Hi boys and girls, we're going to go over lesson 14, understand inequalities. Now, some of you have probably already seen this in your iReady, and you've always had questions and asked me what does this mean, and I would tell you I cannot tell you yet because if I start telling you it's going to get a little bit harder, okay? And the time has come to finally understand what these symbols mean. I know you already know what the less than, greater than, signs mean, but you've always asked me about the one down here, okay? And now I'm going to actually go over the lesson so you have a better understanding, okay? Now, notice how for numbers 1 through 3, okay, the instructions are of 2, 10, and 18, which numbers are solutions for the inequality. Now, all of these are inequalities. B is less than 15, D is greater than or equal to 8, and R is less than or equal to 18. These are all considered inequalities, okay? Now, the reason why there is a 2, 10 here is because remember how yesterday or the day before, I'm not sure when it was, we talked about how the letters have a value, okay? With that being said, what they want is for you to replace B with one of these 3 numbers given so that it makes this expression true. So if I were to replace B with 2, you can say that 2 is less than 15, right? And 10 would also work because 10, if I were to replace it with the B and put 10 here, 10 is also less than 15. You cannot use 18 because 18 is not less than 15. So in this scenario, 2 and 10 would make this inequality true. Therefore, 2 and 10 are the solutions to make this inequality true. Okay, now let's go to number 2. D is greater than or equal to 8. Whenever you see that little line underneath the less than or greater than symbol, it means equal to. So that means that you can use, if we had the option, you can use 8 to replace the variable with, because it's telling you that it can be greater than or equal to 8. Since we only have these 3 numbers, we're only going to use the ones that make it true, okay? So we have 10. We can use 10 here because 10 is greater than 8. And we can also use 18 because 18 is also greater than 8. We cannot use 2, right? Because 2 is less than 8. So for this one, we would do 10, 18. Now for number 3, you have R is less than or equal to 18. So in this case, we can use all of them, right? We would put 2, 10, 18 because 2 is less than 18. It's not equal to 18, but it is less than 18. 10 is also less than 18. And 18, I know it's not less than, but it's equal to itself. So in this case, all 3 of these values would work for this inequality. Now, one thing I want you to understand is that it does not have to be both. It doesn't have to be less than or equal to the other number. It's one or the other, okay? Notice that that's why we used 18. And 18 is not less than itself. It's equal to itself. So as long as it fits one of the criteria, you can choose that value. Okay, let's practice a little bit more. For number 4, T is less than 2. Okay, the only one that you can pick out of these 4, now they're giving us 4 options, is 1. 1 is the only one less than 2. For number 5, Z is greater than 0. In this case, all of them would be a solution because they're all greater than 0. For number 6, G is greater than or equal to 4, okay? We're gonna use, well, we can't use 1, we can't use 3, but we can use 5 and 11 because 5 and 11 are both greater than 4. We don't have a 4 to put in here to make it 4 equal to 4, so we'll just leave it at 5 and 11. Okay, now the number line. when they want you to show two solutions for the inequality on a number line. It's pretty much the same thing. The only thing is now we're actually identifying the numbers that make a solution on the number line. And how you do it is pretty much the same way. Which one of these numbers will make this inequality true? So which ones are greater than 10? Obviously 11 and 12, right? So to show that they are a solution, we do a circle. Oh, pretend it's a perfect circle. We shade it in all the way, okay? Which you've also seen in your already lessons. And you've asked me before while you're taking a diagnostic test, and I haven't been able to tell you what they are. Okay? You'll draw two shaded circles to show that they are solutions, that it makes the inequality true. For number 8, same thing. However, now we're gonna pick numbers that make this true in the sense that anything less than 3 or equal to 3. So we're gonna pick 1 because 1 is less than 3. We're gonna pick 2, it's also less than 3. And we're gonna pick 3 because 3 is equal to itself, right? And we'll pretend that this is a perfectly shaded circle. Okay, make sure you shade them in. Don't leave them blank like this because that's showing that it's not a solution. Okay, the difference. So for now we're working with the shaded circles. And that's pretty much it. The rest is just word problems that you can work out on your own. But I wanted to just go over and show you the basics of the lesson so that you understand how to fill in the number line with the circles and how to use these numbers accordingly for the inequalities, okay? If you have any questions, just email me. I'll get back to you as soon as I see your email, or we can do a Google Meet if you need further assistance. Have a great day. Bye.